getting very close to the end of 2025, and here at the Drone Champions League, we know that when we get there, we're going to be having a new world champion, as in the last stage of the DCL HawkCup, the reigning DCL world champions were eliminated. Today, we're into the semi-finals. Over in the elimination side of our bracket, the wildcard team and Raiden won through the last stage, so they're going to be meeting each other in today's rebound semi-final, and Phoenix racing against SDT is coming up as well. And we're going to feature Phoenix racing against Spain drone team. It's D and Burkan against redsheep and Sally1 for the first of these races. These teams won all of their matches so far in the DCL HawkCup, so they haven't lost one of their 2 lives yet. Whoever wins this match will go straight to our quali-final of the HawkCup. And the loser of this, they're not out, but they will have to fight Raiden to get that other spot in the final. So let's see how these pilots battle each other. Now this is Burkan doing some of the best flying we've seen from him. He's ahead of Sally1, who's been picking up many wins for SDT, and he takes the lead and swings it towards the rooftops ahead of Burkan. Then it's D, then redsheep. So at the moment, one team in first and fourth, the other team second and third. Those are a 5 points all situation. Neither team will be happy with that. Sally1 continues to extend, just fractionally ahead of Burkan. It's D is catching his Phoenix teammate, but they both really want to try and catch Sally1, and there was Burkan making a great charge. Oh, he's got a little bit closer there. Can't afford to let it go now as they're on to the third and final lap, dropping down. Now these weaves towards the Foxier dive tower after this split S and turn through the arches. Pretty similar route for both of those, but Sally1 with almost half a second. It's so clean, it's a win for him. Burkan and It's D have to set off a second and third behind him. Redsheep down in fourth. It is 5 points all. It is tied up between Phoenix and STT, but Sally1 with another win to his record. Redsheep was in that fight. It's just a slight hesitation on that turnout. He did the right thing. He overshot it a little, so he corrected his route through, but just a tiny move like that is what cost him a few tenths of a second. Now we'll see for Phoenix and STT. Atakan and Minjay against Platon Air, and Ion returns to the roster. Weaving round the rooftops. Keep an eye on Minjay, one of the very best pilots in the world. Now he's trying to catch Platon Air, who's making a brilliant name for himself. What a find for STT. Oh, Minjay's into that pylon, turned too soon. That's very unlike him, but perhaps an example of why my commentator's curse is known so well around the world. Sorry, Minjay. Platon Air hasn't got the lead right now, though, as he is now chasing Atakan. That's Atakan Aljamek from Turkey, racing for Phoenix Racing. Great pilot, known him for many years, and he's out in front here by some way now. Pursuing to the Foxier Tower, coming out of that all nice and clean. Atakan, the final lap, then Platon by about 3/4 of a second. Minjay far behind that, Ion very far behind. Atakan coming down through 1 and 2, and then the 3 of the block tray gates. Oh, that looked a little untidy. I don't think it's enough for him to worry about, although Platon Air will be desperate to take advantage of it. It's a similar route to the Foxier Tower. Out of that and the last turn, and it can't be done. And oh no, Platon has overshot the finish. That's lost him second place. Oh, look at him. He's so unhappy about that. It happens even at this World Championship level. And pilots carry on. He missed the finish, he didn't get the win, but he lost second place. Minjay poached it from him at the end when he had no other chance of catching him if it hadn't been for that mistake. Oh, Platon! What a shame. Because with that, Phoenix Racing get a bit of an advantage out of race number 2 with the big heat looming. They now have that 4 points advantage over SDT. So Platon's got to shake that off. He's very good and he's very confident, but he is also very young. Minjay making another mistake early on. That is a surprise. This one's not working out for him today. For SDT, it's Sally1 in the air, in the front, and Platon Air is battling nicely in second. It's D from Phoenix is with him, and Phoenix are in the same position that Raiden Racing were in the previous matchup. With a 4-point lead, they only need to score 4 more points, and SDT can't catch them. But right now, SDT are going to get 7 and Phoenix just 3. This could take us to what is becoming synonymous, really, with STT this season, a tiebreak. If this ends up 15 points all, we'll have another race. And that is exactly what's coming, it seems, as STT are out in front with the first 2 positions in Sally 1 and Platon-Air. Phoenix can't get near them, but none of STT's other pilots, Ion and redsheep, are looking like they can get into 3rd and 4th and add even more points to STT's total. So we see Sally 1 leading Platon-Air around what is going to be the final turn of the 3rd race. And we're going to get a tiebreaker, and STT have done them again and again and again, and they typically win those tiebreakers, whoever they're facing. But why? Why is it always so close? At least it's always so exciting. It must be so stressful to be in races like this, though. Phoenix is Minjae. After bouncing off the ground, he'll love a chance to have another go at STT. And in the tiebreak, it's winner takes all. No more jostling around who's getting how many points in 2nd, 3rd or 4th. The winner of this race is the one taking their team to the HawkCup qualification final. And the other team, remember, they won't be eliminated, but they will have to face Raiden for the other finals spot. Platon-Air, so good, didn't I tell you? At this young age can just shake off what happened and get on with the job. And he's the one in the front, and Sally 1 is pushing around with the other Phoenix pilots of Minjae and Atakan again to see if they can catch him and get that win. Burkan not too far behind, and it's D. So all 4 pilots from Phoenix in a close battle here within a second of each other, and Platon-Air and Sally 1 and Atakan. He's been clawing a few hundredths of a second here and a 10th of a second there, and his turns are excellent, and he could be the one to catch Platon-Air and get Phoenix to their first final. There's still 2 pilots in green to beat. Minjae is the one now pushing for Phoenix. Atakan with him goes past Sally 1. Sally 1 takes him on that turn. Neither of them have passed Platon-Air yet, as both Minjae and Atakan move up to 2nd and 3rd, but it's that last turn, and it is young Platon-Air, and they're into another cup final! Not overshooting the finish this time, oh no! He took his team all the way. Congratulations, what a pro he is! Platon-Air! No problems this time, under enormous pressure, even more so in the last big heat. What an incredible race from him. Atakan flew brilliantly and put him under so much pressure. Some of the best flying I've seen from Atakan in DCL the game, but not quite enough. It ends up being 16 points to 15. STT will be the first team into the HawkCup qualification final. Congratulations to them. Phoenix Racing, they're not eliminated. They are now, though, into the elimination side. There'll be a rebound match between them and Raiden Racing for the last spot in the qualification final, and that is coming up in our next episode. So join me, Matt Andrews, the Drone Champions League, and these incredible teams in the next one, and I'll see you in the skies!